Praise the Lord. Today I would like to discuss a topic, the glory of Jesus Christ. The glory of Jesus Christ. There are 6 points I want to mention today. That first one is manifested at his second coming. The second one is shared by believers. Third one is his glory beheld upon the mount. Fourth one, his glory revealed in the incarnation. Fifth one, his glory possessed before the foundation of the world. And sixth one is ascribed by the heavenly host. Praise the Lord. The first one, we are discussing about the glory of the Christ and the different form of or the different section. The first section is the glory of Christ manifested at his second coming. Praise the Lord. As a Christian, our hope is the second coming of Jesus Christ. The first topic is a manifested at his second coming. Matthew 16 verses 27 says, "For the Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father with his angels, and then he shall reward every man according to his work." Praise the Lord. So his glory going to manifest during his second coming. He going to defeat the Satan through the battle of Armageddon. Then after that he going to take the people and to judge the people and judge them all the humanity. Then he will give the reward every man according to their work. So I urge and encourage to anyone who are hearing my word. I'm encouraging you that want to do a good work and stand to work for God, that because we have our reward in heaven. Praise the Lord. And the second one is says the shared by believers. The glory of Christ shared by believer. Matthew 19 verses 28 say, "And Jesus said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in enthroned of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel." Matthew 24 verses 30 also say the same thing. Praise the Lord. Not only we get the reward according to our work, but the shared by the believers can to get the authority from the Jesus Christ to judge this world and judge this earth. Praise the Lord. And third thing says that beheld upon the mount. The glory of Christ beheld upon the mount. Luke 9 verses 32 says, "But the Peter and they that were with him were heavy with sleep, and when they were awake, they saw his glory and the two men that stood with him." Praise the Lord. When the disciple, or especially Peter, saw that one, when he wake up, the Jesus Christ was full in his glory. His clothes turned to the pure white, and he brighten, and also he get like a shining appearance and the glory within him. Praise the Lord. And the fourth one says the glory of Christ revealed in the incarnation. John 1 verses 14 say, "And the word was made flesh and dwelt among us, and beheld his glory, the glory of only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth." The incarnation of Jesus Christ, or the incarnate, through the incarnation, the glory of Christ revealing, we can see that one. John 1 verses 1 say, "In the beginning there was a word, and word was with God, and the word God was flesh." So that is the incarnation itself says that one, the glory of God. And the fifth one says that possessed before the foundation of the world. We know about the Jesus Christ is Alpha and Omega. He is the beginning and the end, and he is the creator, and he is the beginning, and he is the ultimate solution. Praise the Lord. And possessed by before the foundation of the world. John 17 verses 5 say, "And now, O Father, glorify thou me with thine own self with the glory and which I had with thee before the world was. John 17 verses 24 and Hebrew 3 verses 3 says, and now, O Father, glorify thou me with thine own self with the glory and which I had with thee before the world was. And the sixth topic says, ascribed by the heavenly host. The glory of Christ ascribed by the heavenly host. Revelation 5 verses 12 says, saying with a loud voice, worthy is the Lamb that was slain to receive power and riches and wisdom and strength and honor and the glory and blessing. Praise the Lord. So there are 6 points regarding to the full glory of Christ. The first point is the glory of Christ manifested at his second coming. The second point is the glory of Christ shared by believers during to judge the earth. And third one is the glory of Christ beheld upon the mount. And the fourth one is the glory of Christ revealed in the incarnation. Fifth one, the glory of Christ possessed before the foundation of the world. And sixth one, it says the glory of Christ ascribed by the heavenly host. Praise the Lord and amen.